So I basically have no time, but this is an extensive review of Japan Airlines business class. So I am a little bit late, so I gotta hurry up. It's currently, I think, like 11:50. We board at 12, so I have 10 minutes to go through. Clear, hopefully I make it, or else I'm running late. My flight, I've been running. My flight is already boarding. Next scene, I will be walking inside. I have group 2. Yeah, okay.
Just look at it.
Yeah. Whew. Hello. 9-8. Thank you. Okay, I am on the plane now. I made it to the plane. I can finally take a break because I was running so late. And running from the entrance to the plane was not fun. I'm just drenching in sweat. First of all, what I do want to say is I am so blessed to be here, guys. I'm honestly thankful. Yeah, we'll go again. Okay. Thank you.
But you're taking the radio, but don't take photo about the CA.
Oh, no, I won't.
Yeah. Okay.
You're good.
Thank you.
Earlier, a couple seconds ago, I'll just show you that clip. I received this drink from the lovely flight attendants, and it looks like it's pineapple juice. I'm not 100% sure if I'm allergic to pineapple juice. It's pretty good. Currently, I'm on the flight JL15, operated by Japan Airlines, from LAX to Haneda Airport. I'm not sure why the audio stopped working here, but I just basically explained how I got this flight for free, excluding taxes and points, of course. But more on that later. Okay, it's been a little while since we got on the plane. I'm a little bit settled in. I am no longer sweaty, and they just brought me a towel. Okay, the nice flight attendants just came by and they just went over my food selection. I am getting the Japanese platter, just like they told me, and just like I ordered a couple months ago, and I'm getting water. Not a big fan of champagne or alcohol, but that's just me. Okay, but before they bring the food, it comes with a small amenity kit, a steam eye mask, some headphones, over the ear, not bad, some slippers, I'm definitely using them, and this big blanket, and this pillow, kind of flimsy, but it works. Okay. Okay, lunchtime. It looks like the towel was for the food. Just had to clean up my hands. And here is my Japanese plate. I've actually never tried any of these options. I thought it would be a little bit different, but sometimes you have to try new things. Okay, let's see what the towel has. There's a spoon and some chopsticks. Honestly, I was hoping they had chopsticks because I've been practicing a little bit. Okay, so I don't stop yapping for the next 5 minutes. So here are some clips of me trying all the meats on the board. I get it. You guys want to see a grown man eat meat. Okay. Also, a little after, they gave me some dessert. Some pistachio lemon cake, I think. And some green tea. Okay, I think it's time to use the bathroom. For those who said TMI, okay, I'm currently in the bathroom. Let's see. Generic toilet, some paper, a hanger, a baby changer, some extra toothbrushes, looks like some soaps, some lotions, and a little trash can. Also, I ended up bringing the amenity kit.
Okay, I really need to learn how to use a mic. If you're 7 feet, there shouldn't be any problem of you fitting here. I fit pretty well. Oh, let me take off my slippers. Now what does the seat come with? This is the bed's control panel. On this side, there's some outlets and a headphone jack. Now the table, but you've already seen that. And if you move a little bit over here, there's a little light and a place to connect the headphones they gave you. Also, the bed controls the little panel in between both seats. I almost forgot. Now this control remote phone is used for everything. Movies, games, and for calling for help, like for food.
Now, how did I get this trip for free? First of all, I had to get a credit card with travel points. It really doesn't matter. I tend to lean on American Express and Chase, but there's a lot of options. Definitely do your research before you do, but to keep it short, you collect points when you waste money with those credit cards. For example, let's say you have a gold American Express. Every time you waste money on groceries with that card, you get 3 times points every time you use it. So every $1 you use is 1 point. I would definitely only recommend getting a credit card when you know you're going to do a big purchase or you're going to go on a big trip. To keep it short, you grab the points, you go through the transfer portal. Yes, these points can go through a variety of airlines. You don't have to go through specific ones. So what I did, I transferred my American points to British Airways. And since they had a good deal, they had a special, I basically paid half my points, looked for a good flight, and bam. The amount of points I used to book this flight was around 77,000. And after using them towards the flight, I also had to pay taxes. Taxes you really can't avoid. Taxes were around $200, which is not too much for a one-way flight to Japan. A normal flight like this usually costs around a couple $1,000s. So even though I have no return flight, I would say a one-way ticket from LA to Japan is not the worst. Quick recap, because I don't know how to explain things. I used transfer points and then I transferred them to an airline. It was British Airways, but since it was being operated by Japan Airlines, I am in Japan Airlines, and now we are on our way to Japan. I'm hungry, so I'm calling them over to see if they can... Oh, sorry. Is there any way I can get this one, please?
Yeah.
Yes?
Sandwich?
Yes, if you have it. Well, since the minute I started recording to when she got here, that took less than 30 seconds. I'll get back to you guys when she comes back. I wish I had enough time, but she basically came back immediately. I basically turned off the camera and 30 seconds later she was back, so pretty fast. All right, let's check out what I got. I got a chicken and cheese. Okay, my final review. I'm not gonna lie, I do not want to leave this airport till I give it to you guys. So let's start off. First thing, hospitality. I would say arguably very well. There was nothing bad to say. If you saw anything, just let me know on that part. Something that did happen when we were in the plane was I was asked to move. There's no problem. The only thing was it was a family of 3, 1 baby, 2 adults, and they wanted me to move from my seat. And they were on business class, so do you see why I didn't really want to move? Because they could afford it. Another thing I want to get into is how outdated it was. It was very outdated. I know it's an older plane. I'll put up the plane right there. I just expected a little bit more, maybe just some updates, but I mean, older plane, older technology, whatever. Number 4, probably my biggest pet peeve of this trip was the Wi-Fi. I had a good solid like 2 megabytes or 2 whatever it is, and occasionally like a notification would go through. Finally, I would have to say this is mostly me. I wasn't a big fan of the food, but it's because I'm a little bit picky, but that's just me. Okay, besides all the things I just said, if I had to rate this from 1 to 5 big booms, I would have to give it a 3.5. It definitely needs some work. All right, with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
get the gist?